Anyway, I'm gonna be real. My name is Ralph Lane. I gotta tell individuals honesty. I own this planet and other planets, but I own a social economic system. I was also known as Dr. York back in the days before I got hurt, before the government and the invisible scorpions, the scorpions tried to cause my death and stuff, because that's what it seemed like and stuff. So, and then you had the other girls that lied, because once they started lying about, you see, these are the girls that spying on me right here. They're following me through the social economics because they have to hear they're targeting me to target international security. They have to hear some forms of communication, and then they're getting paid for doing funny things like that. So, listen. So, when they turned against me, and they didn't realize what was going on, and then they started doing bad things for the humane condition. They wanted my social economic system, and they just wanted, because they were being spiteful, because I didn't want to be with none of these stink pussy bitches after a while. So, it didn't make no sense. So I'm just gonna be real. So they went and tried to infiltrate the government. They tried to find out everybody that knew about it, and then they just wanted my technology and all the stuff that I had on my planet. And then I was a person already killing bacteria, viruses, infection, disease, sickness, illnesses, but then I started refusing to do it for certain people because I thought they were whore and hoes that did the wrong thing, so I didn't care for it no more. I didn't care for doing it no more. So after that situation, I'm also a death row individual. I was on death row. So I did time. I did a long time educating individuals, international security, before I was on death row, and then next I ended up on death row. And then I ended up in this situation. After Boogie Night, I ended up in this situation in the government. The government tried to turn against me because they wanted my social economic system. They tried to set up, they were mad. They came up with a precise plan. These are the individuals. See? Police showed up right now, see? They came, my physics is precise, is on point, I'm telling you. They came up with, my vibrational conduct is correct. See, then another nigga laughing and shit. I was an individual on death row. I'm never going on death row again because I did so much time in jail. When they figured out my physics the first time, they had to let me out of jail, the individuals that knew. But then it led up to another almost civil war, that led up to a world war, and it ended up leading to a galactical war. And ever since then, they had to keep an eye on me because other individuals realized I was a man that created all space, all type of situations. So them being ingrates and fucked up people that just wanted power, they tried to turn the social societies against me. And then next they were just turning out people's planets, taking over social habitation of my children's planets, and then they were just coming after me. So they were targeting me because I'm the beginning of all physics. So they have to hear my conversation. They got to look at my movements. There's people paying attention to all this, see? See, with the dog, right? I was a doctor working in the medical field. I didn't want to help certain individuals. They started going after the cartels. They said it was the cartels and stuff. I was teaching the highest science of the human condition of the physical reality. So people wanted that information, and then everybody was trying to lie to individuals like, yo, sell it. What am I selling? And I was educating individuals, and it was fucked up people just trying to fuck up my social economics and my currency and my revenue. So they tried to manipulate the system to turn against me, what people wouldn't notice through the generations of time after they were reconditioned and then turned into savages. So, my caretakers seem like they robbed me with the government. That's what it's looking like to me now. So there's nothing, this type of situation I'm going through, I already lived. If I could walk the street and almost get hit by a stray bullet or be around people, that's fine. I could have been driving. I could have been living in other conditions. It could have been real. At least I would have been prepared a certain type of way for this. But people are doing it because the fact is I was on death row, because all the people that I done, all the bacteria, diseases, infections, sicknesses, and illnesses that came up with mad excuses from before, and then did the things that they did. after girls were trying to manipulate the social economics of the condition of the humane atmosphere of other individuals doing wrong through time and getting put away, they found out too much about me a certain type of way, and then they targeted me. And then I told you I'm a death row individual. I was on death row. And then from there, they're just keeping it going from there. Because, at the end result, they're all going to try to blame me for making people intelligent, smart, and advancing their humane condition. But because I didn't want to do certain things for them, and I didn't want to fuck their stupid dry pussy, or their stupid bitch, or their reconditioned of them trying to fuck up my love, they started acting like this, like assholes like this right here, It's good things you still have people doing certain things to the government, but you still got assholes and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because look, so, besides that, there's nothing else to say and shit, you know what I'm saying? Then these Haitian people with these West Indians, they secretly wanted my social economic system with the certain Europeans and West Indians. So the way they go about it a certain type of way with certain legacies, lineages, and families, but they done recondition. These are people that done wore out people's lives through time, giving them pussy, all type of funny situations, money, just to bribe people, just to do funny things, and then next thing you know, it was a wrap. They just tried to turn on my economic system. Everybody tried to turn against me. My caretakers didn't care about the foundation, what was going on. After a while, and then these type of situations, I just tried to keep the world living and going to the future and warning everybody. It's just something I did naturally in physics. But, they want me to do the walk of Christ at the end, you know what I'm saying? These black people, they're the ones that killed Christ. So, for helping, Christ helped them like an asshole. He should have never helped them. And then on top of it, now they want to do some more fun. They want to do some more funny rituals and magic that they keep going a certain type of way. And when they know it doesn't work, they try to manipulate the soul that it works a certain type of way, because they just want to kill a person because they're mad at the life that they just live in a certain type of way. And then they're just mad at the physical reality because they already did the wrong thing. And then they've already depressed their celestial empress, or whatever empress, or any empress that be on highest quantum, mega super, astrological, celestial, and celestial, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, it's just a real situation. I do my own thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't really stress situations, you know what I'm saying? I do my own thing. I don't really stress situations a certain type of way. So, somebody was turned up right next to me. I just walked by and stuff. So, there's nothing else to say. And then you have them following me in physics, because the people that's following me is not the government, because I'm the one that educated international security from the beginning of time. Now, the people that's following me are people that claim to be family, but people that want to entrap the government, are trapping Asian people. They're going after Asian people, Indian people. Most likely, these are people from other social calendars. So every social calendar got a different physical habitation of their star chart. Some of them got different covering. Some of them are dark. Some of them are light skinned, some of them are Asian, some of them are white. They all have it in their calendar because like a flip. It's just like a flip of characteristics of the reason of the crown. But they be arguing and they be trying to do some more mutation type shit. And they be trying to manipulate in the physical reality. That's how they didn't know they were fucking up their star chart by doing certain things a certain type of way. I was the only one that was able to refine on star charts and be okay. And then every guy was mad at that situation. And so that's what started causing it. And then I didn't want to be with their dry bitches of their reconditioning, and then this is the type of situation I'm in now. You know what I'm saying? So like I said though, I explained everything. It's gonna make perfect sense, and then other people were just mad. And then every day they wanted me to make recordings, listen to music, see if I was certain places, certain things were happening. Those are the calendar of era, and other people trying to predict when I was Edgar Cayce, trying to predict my movements, because they just wanted to make sure they were on point. Because it was like the walk of Christ. They already did certain things to individuals a certain type of way, and they know that individuals are very powerful a certain type of way. So if they don't continue the physics a certain type of way, then it'll be a flip of what they did that was was wrong, and then next thing you know, they'll be, they're thinking about the lashbacks, but the only thing they're trying to keep going a certain type of way is me, and they just want to kill off the purity of the family, because the majority of people that's trying to do that is the bacteria, viruses, infections, diseases, sicknesses, and illnesses, rashes, and irritations through time. And then on top of it, the Empress is this mad, this frustrating her anatomy, and then you got the children that, anyway, I don't want to explain certain things to you. It's just a real, what I told you, you don't got to believe me if you don't want to. It don't matter. When you realize what I was saying was real physics and real science into in reality, everything that's going on, then it's going to be too, what's going on, man? You all right?
How you doing?
Yeah, then it's going to be too late for you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But, but that's just the reality, So, good for you, you know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna notice that certain people try to creep up on me in certain places at certain times, certain ways. So, and I don't trust nobody. That's it. See? Anyway, I'm out, man. Good, they're gonna target all the Asian people sooner or later anyway, so I'm out, man. I'm a real Asian, and the people that's doing it is low family too. But it's most likely people from the pyramids, because they didn't destroy their land. They gotta move to another social economic system because they see the things that they were doing wasn't working for them, and then they're mad, and then they just want to do it over. So them and the Haitians and other people that have fucked up structure are the people that's going at the government over here. So you're gonna find out, you're gonna realize the physics. I have nothing else to say. I'm out, man.